Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. He was like, yo, the nigga Drake, watch your interview. He said he fuck with you. He saying he go call your manager within the next few days. So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius. He was supposed to contact one of my managers. So he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro.
Demon just got up. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my plan. Not even taking a check.
I hear da-da-da-da in my done. I'm like, what the fuck?
My life bitch, who is your mess? Ayy, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ayy, my bitch don't love me no more. Ayy, she kicked me out on life, bro.
You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo.
Demon just got out of can. I gave my bro an advance. Love is just not in my plan. Not even taking a chance.
My life bitch, who is your mess? Ayy, can't keep my dick in my pants. Ayy, my bitch don't love me no more. Ayy, she kicked me out on.
Drake a fuck nigga. When I was in jail facing life, he's really taking my shit, running off with it, and then putting it on his album.
My doggy got booked for acting like Book. He shot him in. Shot him in daylight.
You think I'm finna let you take my shit and not say nothing? Suck OVO. Tell everybody in OVO suck my dick.
Maybe I should do a 20.
Ass niggas are fucking scumbags. They're in it for the money. They in it, bro. They not, bro. Fuck that studio shit. Fuck going to the studio. I still record at home. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. I want to still be able to kick it with my fans. I want to be able to go to the fucking park with my fans and go fucking chill. Bro, I'm not finna act like no brand new ass nigga and not responding niggas. Bro, you can hit me whenever you suicidal. You can hit me if you're going through it, bro. Fuck, bro. Fuck that.
In February 2023, Drake and his attorneys came out opposing a court order for him to appear for a deposition as a part of the ongoing jury trial for the murder of Florida rapper XXXTentacion. X, born Yasse Onfroy, was shot and killed in 2018 during an armed robbery outside of Riva Motorsports in Pompano Beach, Florida, just north of Miami. The controversial yet rising star in hip-hop, whose SoundCloud presence catapulted him to success, was just 20 years old at the time of his death. Mauricio Padilla, a defense attorney for Dedrick Williams, one of the men accused in the murder plot, has been trying to get Drake to appear at a deposition prior to the trial. He is claiming the Toronto rapper avoided his scheduled deposition. But the big question is, how is Drake involved in the rapper's death? Months before XXXTentacion's death, a post mentioning Drake appeared on the Florida rapper's Instagram. "If anyone tries to kill me, it is at Champagne Poppy. I'm snitching right now," the post said. However, the post was quickly deleted, and X later revealed he had been hacked. The rapper had been engaged in a largely one-sided beef with Drake in 2017, accusing the Hotline Bling performer of stealing his rapping style. Drake denied the allegation. During the trial's opening statements, Padilla, the defense attorney, invoked the online beef and the Instagram post, criticizing law enforcement for not including Drake in their investigation. Do you think sitting here today, years later, any detective has ever asked Drake? No, they never did that, Padilla said to the jury. They didn't do it because it didn't comport with their version and their narrative. In December 2022, the defense subpoenaed Drake, whose full name is Aubrey Drake Graham, for a virtual deposition through Zoom, according to court records. However, the meeting fell apart because Drake's attorneys were concerned about the cybersecurity of the Zoom link, which was available to the public on court documents. It was rescheduled for January 27th the following year. But when the day came, Drake and his attorneys were a no-show, Padilla and defense attorneys said in court filings. Following that incident, Padilla and the defense filed a motion to the court, asking that it require Drake to appear for a deposition. Judge Michael USAN, who is presiding over the murder trial, ordered that, as a result of Aubrey Drake Graham's failure to appear for the deposition set on January 27, 2023, Aubrey Drake Graham was to appear for deposition on February 24th or 27th. Drake and his Florida-based attorney Bradford Cohen bit back, filing their own motion over the weekend. In it, they said that Drake was never properly served a subpoena, which would have required him to attend the deposition. They said the subpoena they received had errors on it and was incomplete, casting blame on the agents the defense had hired to serve the paperwork to Drake in California. Cohen also said Padilla didn't include adequate instructions ahead of the January 27th deposition meeting, leaving too much burden on Drake. He also questioned why Drake was involved in the case at all. In a case such as this, it is both unreasonable and oppressive to subpoena an out-of-state party who has not been mentioned in any reports, any investigation, or reference to have any involvement in this matter, Cohen wrote in the court filing, referring to Drake as the non-party. No evidence has been provided to substantiate the assertion that the non-party in any way contributed to, had knowledge of, or participated in the alleged incident, he continued. And to mandate that he appear for deposition for something that he very clearly has no relevant knowledge of is unreasonable. In the trial, Traven Newsom, Dedrick Williams, Robert Allen, and Michael Boatwright were all charged with the murder of XXXTentacion. Law enforcement accused the group of ambushing and robbing the rapper before killing him. Allen admitted to his involvement, pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, and agreed to testify against the other suspects. According to court records, the others, who also face armed robbery charges, have pleaded not guilty. If convicted of first-degree murder, they face the possibility of life sentences. But why was Drake beefing X in the first place? It supposedly began when Drizzy released his album More Life in March 2017, featuring the song KMT with UK rapper Giggs. X pointed out that the song sounded extremely similar to his track Look at Me, which catapulted him to stardom. Fans suggested Drake had stolen the rapper's flow, seeing him brand his rap rival AB for taking his S. XXXTentacion did not hold back when he called Drake out for supposedly ripping off his 2015 debut single. The 20-year-old let rip during an interview on The Breakfast Club following his release from jail on March 27, 2017. He fumed, if he would have shown that he's a hospitable person and that he's really in this S for the culture, rather than being a FNN taking my S, running off with it, then putting it on his album, then he would have got my kudos, he would have got my respect. The late rapper added, I would have let him hop on the remix, take 100% of the royalty rate. I would have done it. Despite me not respecting him as a man, I respect that N's career. That's the GOAT. He also dissed Drake during an Instagram live in which he ominously joked, yo, somebody's gonna shoot me. Drizzy decided not to comment on X's claims for the most part, but insisted he did not steal his flow. In a 2017 interview, Drake told DJ Semtex, I listened and I'm like, okay, I see where people could draw this comparison off of the first two lines, whether it be cadence or the rhyme pattern or whatever. It's crazy that people think that after all this time, after all I've been through, that I'm the type of person to go and take that and make it my own. However, fans suspect Drake has made a series of thinly veiled references to his rival's murder in some of his music. Just 3 weeks before the fatal shooting, Drake released his 2018 album Scorpion, which featured the song I'm Upset. He raps in the hit track, end up getting loose and getting pictures from my ex, SMS, XXX. That's the only time I ever shoot below the neck. Drake also opened the track with the line, 50,000 on my head, it's disrespect, which social media sleuths believe references X's withdrawing $50,000 in cash before he was shot dead. The One Dance rapper set the rumor mill swirling again with his rhymes on the song On BS on his 2022 album with 21 Savage titled Her Loss. He says, maybe I should do a 20, maybe I should break that 20, do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10, do a 5, then if it gets live, do a 5 again. If he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again, damn. Fans suspect the Canadian artist was alluding to XXXTentacion with his mathematical lyrics. The answer to his confusing sum is 30, which is XXX in Roman numerals, and also one of the late rapper's nicknames. The second bar seemingly refers to the live Instagram account in which XXXTentacion laid into Drake. But after all that, prosecutors say there is no evidence linking Drake to the deadly gunfire. However, the Canadian ace has been called out by one of XXXTentacion's collaborators for allegedly dissing the deceased rapper to enhance his tough guy image. DJ Scheme, who was a member of the collective Members Only alongside X and others, aired his grievances with the Six God following boxer Ryan Garcia's wild claim that Drizzy killed the Look at Me hitmaker. My only issue is that after my brother died, all Drake did was throw shots to look more gangster, Scheme wrote on X, formerly Twitter. So, to wrap things up, it's still F Drake. He added, my loyalty is to my family. That's it, and I consider each and every one of you guys a part of it. In Garcia's original post, he wrote, F it Drake killed X. Don't screenshot. Just kidding, I don't give a F. However, he later apologized, writing, I'm sorry Drake, my bad, it's love. Born on January 23, 1998, in Plantation, Florida, X quickly became a prominent figure in the hip-hop and rap scene, known for his unique sound and raw, emotional lyrics. The rapper's rise to fame was marked by his hit songs like Sad, Moonlight, and Jocelyn Flores, which topped music charts worldwide. His music often explored themes like mental health, heartbreak, and personal struggles, resonating with millions of fans. Despite his musical success, he was also surrounded by controversy, facing legal issues and accusations throughout his career. His influence on the genre was undeniable. And even after his tragic death on June 18, 2018, his music continues to inspire a new generation of artists. In the latest news, the investigation into X's death revealed that his murder was premeditated and financially motivated. The case received widespread media attention, and it led to the arrest and conviction of multiple suspects involved in the killing. The legacy of X remains strong in the hip-hop community, as fans and fellow artists continue to honor his memory through tributes, remixes, and social media posts. On that fateful day, the rapper was tragically killed in a shooting outside Riva Motorsports, a motorcycle dealership in Deerfield Beach, Florida. The 20-year-old was shopping for a motorcycle when he was ambushed by two armed men as he was leaving the store. The attackers blocked his car with their vehicle, trapping X in his BMW. Witnesses reported that a struggle ensued as the men tried to rob the hitmaker of a Louis Vuitton bag containing a large sum of cash. During the altercation, the suspects fired multiple shots, fatally wounding XXXTentacion. He was rushed to a nearby hospital but was pronounced dead shortly after. His sudden and violent death shocked the music world and left fans devastated. In the latest updates on the case, surveillance footage and witness testimonies played a crucial role in identifying the suspects. 4 men were arrested and charged with first-degree murder and armed robbery. The investigation confirmed that the attack was premeditated and the suspects targeted X for his wealth. This tragic event marked a significant loss in the music industry, as the rapper was seen as one of the most promising artists of his generation. After years of investigation and court proceedings, justice was finally served in the case of X's murder. In 2023, all 4 suspects involved in the rapper's killing, Dedrick Williams, Michael Boatwright, Traven Newsom, and Robert Allen, were found guilty of first-degree murder and armed robbery. The jury's decision came after a lengthy trial that examined the evidence, including surveillance footage, eyewitness testimonies, and the confessions of those involved. Michael Boatwright, identified as the gunman who fired the fatal shots, received a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Dedrick Williams, the mastermind behind the attack, and Traven Newsom, who played a crucial role in the armed confrontation, were also sentenced to life in prison. Robert Allen, who cooperated with authorities and provided key information about the crime, received a reduced sentence but still faced significant prison time for his involvement. So, Drake may have escaped this time, but who knows? Maybe the ghosts of X will come back to haunt him. And that's it from us today. Until next time, thank you for watching.